Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, all, whatever. The bounce is Bawsty today.
The band is Bawsty today. Please, you people should introduce yourself.
Yes, we have guests, very cool guests. They
Lovely, lovely ladies.
Is this... Okay, no, I was about to ask a very... I was about to say, is this sister-in-laws? Or sisters-in-law?
Sister-in-law.
They are sisters-in-law and business partners.
Why the hell? Do you know the thing? I hate English as a language.
Like, how does it?
Because why the hell would it be sisters-in-law?
You can't say sister-in-law. Or sister-in-laws. You can't... Yeah.
Right.
So do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, so my name is Damlola. I am the CEO of Bawsty.
My CEO. My name is Renike. I'm the CMO of Bawsty.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They also do other things. Why don't you tell us the other things you guys do now?
Oh, okay. I'm an artist. I'm a designer. Just multidisciplinary creative. Yeah.
All.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm also an artist and a designer, and I do other things. So I think we do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's a good one. Don't mind me. What have you guys been up to? Let me start with Fekemi. Fekemi has had a very eventful last week. So Fekemi, what have you been up to?
Let me tell you, normally when my voice is gone is rocks. This time it's not rocks. I have been living on the factory floor. Me and the factory have become the same one. I moved to the mainland last week so that I can be going to work. We have like a deadline that we're trying to do. I've been working 8 a.m. to 4 a.m.
What?
I swear to God.
Sorry.
It actually cannot pay. Anyway, the thing I was saying, now I'm actually, my plan B, I'm moving into it with full speed. I must marry not even wealthy, like a billionaire status geograph. So approach me if you've come into sudden money.
Not prospect too.
I don't, sorry to say about your potential. It's not bad. It's not bad. But if it has already potentialed, please contact me. Like if your potential is already bearing fruit, kindly contact me. Those are people that I want to be seeing now because leaning in or whatever, I want to lean out. So let me tell you the truth. I do want to lean out because I've leaned into the dream, big dream. It's a go big or go home. I'm going to start packing my things.
Sorry.
I'll start going home. I am tired. I mean, it's good, whatever. But bruh, honestly, me and my friend were speaking and he was saying this is why he can't actually be a billionaire. Because like Elon Musk is still working. Mm-hmm. What could be the point?
It doesn't really make sense.
It was like, I earn that kind of 300 million. I have to stop.
300, long.
Dollars. You have to stop.
No, it's long. That's foul.
That's it. You have to stop. Because if not, if you really want to go for that billion, see all these Jeff Bezos, they're still working now. Their mates are playing. They like, look at the average local government chairman. He's playing. Then you, because you say you want to be Jeff Bezos, you have to work. It doesn't add up. Yeah. It doesn't add up. So these are the things that have been heavy on my mind. But it has shown me that like I have staff that will go to war.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason that like, as in this is not your company and you're also here at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
There's actually no reason. And like not that, is a night shift a voluntary thing. It's not by force. And people, like there's some people that have not gone home this week. Like from last week. They've not, as in one guy just said, he called his wife, told her that 1 week. I said, that's not about me. So please, I'm not accommodating you. Better for your wife and tell her that you don't want to go home. Because I don't understand what concerns the work with. I told her I'm not coming home. Excuse me, no one has to do that. So yeah, it's been an ordeal. But you know what? It's all good. In my memoir.
Your what?
My memoir. I'll add all these ones. You know how they always start all these books with all these stories out now. See, there's one picture I took 3 a.m. Thursday night. That's the picture that's going to be the cover of my memoir. And I look like I'm doing something very serious. And I post for that picture purposely. Yeah. But in the memoir, it's just going to... Because you always see all these pictures like when Mark Zuckerberg was typing on one big computer for Facebook. And I'm sure it's out there for them to take that picture, which is what I did as well. so that in my memoirs, I've told everybody, better farms with me now. Because once I make it like this, changing it for everybody. Changing it for
What
everybody.
did you guys get up to over the weekend? Did you do anything fun?
Yes, I did something fun. I was at Lakaway for my friend's pre-birthday, Tetelicious pre-birthday weekend. She was turning 30 and she wanted to organize a small thing.
It's her birthday this week.
Her birthday was yesterday.
Okay.
So we did Friday to Sunday and it was nice. That was all I did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Not Friday.
Weekend. Lakaway is nice.
Friday,
It's good vibes.
Yeah, it's nice, but then it's it's nice.
Yeah, after a while, you're kind of like, okay, we're here.
Yeah.
It's
And
nice.
My friend went with her boyfriend, and I was like, this is a bold choice.
Very bold.
Because I find that depending on the nature of your relationship, you might need distractions. And Lakaway doesn't have many.
It's so serene and quiet.
You
that
guys
you're
are
like,
really going to get to know yourself.
Yeah.
You are really going to talk. It's very quiet as well. So if you can't even hear the sound of activity around you.
It's also not that many people anyway.
But even if there are many people, my issue is I don't want to. Maybe it's bad because I'm friendly. I'm actually a friendly person. But I feel terrible. I didn't come to make friends. I didn't come to make friends. I don't know. I feel like when you're on, I don't like to feel obligated to be polite.
Yeah.
And
on holiday.
And also, but the only place I've seen is if you've ever been to I don't know, is the South in America, those people are way too friendly. They'll talk to you in queues.
So much.
They'll talk to you. You can just be standing outside the store. Maybe you're looking at this one is what happened to me. I was looking in the window of an ice cream shop, and this woman, and I don't know I can't remember whether it was her cousin or her sister. Yeah. And they're just I'm thinking of chocolate. What about you? I said, and then they were your pants are really. What kind of rojo? I was like, wow. I just say, people racist. What's happening now?
That's why the difference in London and America, when you enter a store in London, in fact, they're even highly irritated that you're even there. It's even, in fact, finding someone talks to America, hi ma'am, can I help? Excuse me. I actually just came.
Honestly.
Okay, you can't help me.
Even in the restaurants, they hear me say, they're like, oh my God, where are you from? I'm not here, I'm not from anywhere. They are really, really friendly. So sometimes I feel overwhelmed because it feels like you have to be polite, you have to be interested, particularly when they don't get that this was just a high, so it's so beautiful, maybe fireworks. Yeah. So beautiful. You to say, yeah.
Finish.
Jamalo. It's like, yeah, so beautiful. So where are you from? Oh. So I don't know. I think when it comes to stuff like that, unless we're fighting and I'm trying to delay talking to you for as long, the person I'm actually with for as long as possible, and I'll be talking to all and sundry. But most of the time
this
on
is
holiday.
Super random, but do you not find that holidays, either friends, there's always a fight?
Okay, there's
always
not like a big fight, but there's always the boat always rocks, and everybody has to just peel off for a moment,
just for a little bit.
I always look forward to it because I'm always like, when will the fights be? No, because every holiday I've ever been on, friends, it's never as in anything so deep, but there's always one moment where it's like, okay, we're not getting along today. Yeah. And it's quite fun because it's like, okay, but what are the other ones here? So what will we do? And we're already staying in the same place. It's really fun.
I find that with all the ones I've been involved in, it's always been a very quick turnaround. Because it's just often that we're living in each other's pockets for an extended period of time. It's always been very, very quick turnaround. Because a lot of times I don't care as much. I just want to say my own. A lot of times it's not this is not a do or die affair. I just want to say my own. I'm not going to allow you to think that I'm getting along for getting along.
Turnaround? Sometimes it was not a quick turnaround though, because I left. I did wine tour without the person.
But that's now. No, but that's racks.
Because
I'm coming back drunk. And I was like,
let me know. I'm out. Really? Okay, you think based on this fight, I won't go. I've paid.
Oh no! If I've paid, I'm going.
I'm going.
If I've paid, I'm going. Or if I vex, you must go because the money can always come.
And then that trip, I had a great time because there was one other babe that was doing solo travel. She just got divorced. Wow. Once she heard that I was going to be on that trip with someone and we fought, best of friends.
Fair enough. What did I do this weekend? I caught up with a friend that I haven't seen for almost a year, which is very unlike us. So we had a very nice long catch up. I went to see Dune 2, which was beautiful.
Oh, nice.
It was so beautiful. Which brings me, you guys, 2 medium popcorn, 2 bottle water.
I saw your tweet.
And 2 tickets, 20,000. I was
Crazy.
I almost yanked the poor man that sold us the ticket. The way my face, no, because let me explain to you guys something. When I first moved back to Lagos, one of my favorite things to do was just randomly rock up to the cinema.
Yeah. Because it's so cheap.
Even when I'm a baller, shawarma, hot dog, everything, 5K, everything. Wednesday nights when cinema ticket was 500 naira. I'll bounce in there, and that was even like cinema. When I found out about Ozone, I said, "Wow, I'm a big baller. I'm a big baller. Only me. I'll tell the keke, don't pick anybody. I'll pay for all the things. Come on, let's go." I mean, I couldn't believe what I heard because to me, the cinema is meant to be a cheap thrill.
Yeah,
I couldn't understand. It was like, oh, it's IMAX, fair. 2 people, 20K. And obviously Nigerians being here, start talking about how we bathe romance women. I'm like, worry about yourself. Forget the women. Do you know what it is to want to have like a cheap cinema, waka by yourself and it's 10K? That is a bloody joke. Like, that is a joke. Okay? And medium popcorn, how you heard me?
Medium popcorn.
The popcorn was medium. It wasn't large. A medium popcorn, a bottle of water.
You didn't even give them.
No, like the movie was fantastic. I get to the car.
It is.
I said 20K because I'm actually quite wasteful. I'm not somebody, I don't really respect money. For me, like I feel like money will come back. Like generally, I have a very bad attitude towards money. It's actually terrible. But I couldn't get over the fact that the cinema, which is supposed to be a thing that people can do really casually, is now a luxury. That is really bothering me.
And the problem is you've not even gone to the luxury cinema because there's still that one.
The one where the big
where you can recline your seats.
No, it actually really, really bothered me because I kept thinking like in terms of third spaces, like where people go that's not church or it's supposed to be like cinemas, malls. Like people are being priced
and we don't
out.
even have third spaces.
We don't.
The free ones.
Yeah, we don't.
Very
no park,
convenient
no
parks,
nothing.
So
we don't have. So
you don't even have cafes you can actually like comfortably sit in.
No, the cinema was a thing. Like there was times where whatever time you go to cinema, you just see young people everywhere because it was a cheap thing. Like 1K, 1.5, they have their popcorn, tickets, drink, and they're just chilling. They'll just be there all day watching different films. But I could not. I genuinely was so shocked, and it showed because it was a lot of matured people. No, I'm not even trying to be funny because you can't afford it. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. And I just found that really, really sad. It was tons of, I come with my wife, I come with... No, seriously, because I imagine that a ton of young people wanted to go and they're just like, they heard those prices and they're like, no, like this just doesn't make sense. It actually made me a bit sad.
Yeah.
Which moved us on to even the restaurants. Everybody is now mad.
But then they could do like, I can understand the economics, like maybe because they want to pay for the movies.
No, I understand the economics.
Or maybe they'll do tiers for like students, sell it to them at much, like half the price. Why are they not doing that?
I don't know, it's also inflation. Also, like I understand, like we're all business owners here. So there's the cost of everything is rising. But there are certain tiers of businesses that I find are unwilling to take a hit. So they want to shift
Can I just say that I have a very early unsafe space, which is businesses that the dollar does not come near you yet.
No, but the dollar affects everybody now.
Excuse me. There are some people that I said the dollar is not affecting them. All the things you are selling today, you already bought it.
But they have to restock.
But they also restock. And even if
it's the one you are selling. I find that what people are doing now is, no matter the rate at which is affecting you, you just want to join everybody.
That's what I mean by like there is no incentive. So if on average I sell like a semi-luxury good and I make 7.5 or the real value of what I make is 7.5 on every item, I'm unwilling to minimize that to a real value of 5. I must shift that increase I'm not willing to take a hit on any single profit. Everything must go to the consumer. And that bothers me. Like, you can't be so... I understand. That's the thing, because I'm a business owner, I understand. But sometimes,
both sides, or sometimes
at some
it's
point,
just
I'm like, do you know the thing about like human behavior is you can't, when stuff is in turmoil, depending on what you're selling, if it's a luxury good, you can't shift all the costs to your consumer and then be confused because everybody is watching their pocket. So you cannot be confused when people now cut off your item from their list because you're shifting the burden completely to the... So it's that same thing. Like, I think about it often now where it's just clear that this person has bought into the whole, this is the value of my labor.
And like, that's it, blah, blah, blah.
And so, that's the thing. I'm a creative, so I 100% understand. But the reality is, if you shift the entire cost, you're not willing to take a hit. I'm not saying that you're operating on a loss, but you're not even willing to be like, normally, by the time I do, this bulk would give me an actualization of 1.8 million. And now I'm operating at like 1.4, which is my profit. Yeah. I'm not happy with that, but I'm taking that hit. And if once you're not willing to do that, it's going to, body go tell you.
The thing, and the sad thing is that even if they're taking a hit, maybe they were getting $1 million in profit, and now they're saying, okay, I don't want a hit, I'll push it. Even that 1 million they're getting in the context of the economy
is worthless.
It's worthless.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's still crazy, but for me, there's like a very interesting thing I'm seeing where I'm just like, you are 100% unwilling to be like, you're like, no.
Yeah. This is what it is. Obviously, completely. A lot of brands, you have to review upwards. But by the time every quarter you reviewed upwards, I'm like, sis, we're all here. And
then they're not messaging you.
I'm like, watching all in long time. We all understand. But like, your own is actually becoming very much. Yeah. It's becoming very
So why are you not messaging me long time? When you did upward review, I too had to do that.
I won't mention the name of the restaurant. I phoned somewhere to order Chinese. Ordinary, just a humble Chinese. So I want Singapore noodles. Nothing. Medium. This man said 18. I said 18 what?
No, it's crazy.
Singapore noodles of 7.5.
Do you know that I was complaining to somebody and he actually said, but you like amala now. And I said, do you know what? You're right.
I love it.
Yeah, do you know the truth? You're right. Because who sent me to restaurants?
Nobody.
He actually said it to me straight face. She was like, but you like amala. Almost like, so what's the issue? Because there's the affordable version of your taste, your palate is very wide.
That's why these days I have to be into hosting, gathering in home.
Even that hosting, somebody asked me, she was like, oh, there's one oxtail. I said, in this economy, you want to eat oxtail? Oxtail in this economy. What is oxtail? Well, you would like guinea fowl. You are a clown. You are some clown shit. No, honestly, I think like we can laugh like at all the like luxuries you have to let go of, but genuinely like stuff is pretty gnarly. Like, I don't know why I found the cinema one particularly shocking, but just because the way I view that space and what it's supposed to be and how essentially like there's now a generation for whom that is not just going to be a luxury, it's like a once in a while, like it's now going to be an incredibly big deal and it's going, and I just find that really sad.
You're bored, you can just give
I find that really, 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 really sad. Yeah. Like it used to be, honestly, it was a thing where your parents would just gauge it. This goat says we should go and eat somewhere. Actually, just give her 1.5, better go to the cinema. Yeah. And you can't do that anymore. Yeah. That's very sad to me. Yeah. And that's the moral of that's the end of my story. But very, 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 very sad to me.
Thank you for this joyous news.
I'm really, guys, I'm actually really sorry for breaking such a jumper. But even this morning when I woke up, I was like,
20K.
No, honestly, like it was really, really bizarre to me. And I could tell that all of us felt it. But we're already here. Already. But then if you came to impress a date, you can't say, you don't have to say, You just chest, you just firm it because we're all rich. Everybody is like, no.
Everyone is
saying, I wonder how everybody is coping. No, everybody else. We're all wondering how everybody else is coping. Because, I found that particularly jarring. And you can't even complain too much. Because you start talking to people that say, hey, if these are complain, shit.
I hate that argument.
Very, very it's grocery shopping. Every time I need to buy something like restock on food at home, I'm always...
Yes.
I'm always pissed, especially because I like all these broccoli.
The ones that I did, my favorite night, house, supermarkets, everybody else, I said nothing like price.
Nothing.
As when you get to the till, you know what's happening.
exactly.
Especially like fruits, like veg. I'm just like, now, wow. So healthy living now, all of a sudden.
No, you can't.
No, this is not the time for healthy living. I thought I wanted to buy one almond milk. I said, I would like pig milk.
No, it's crazy.
My lactose intolerant.
You will love pig milk because what?
I would
It's
die.
really crazy. The fact that now when I go into any supermarket, I'm just thinking it should be like, because there's no prices.
No.
I'm like,
70,
it should be
80.
like.
There's also some supermarkets I don't even go near anymore. Somewhere like Delhi's now, I just drive past, say hello, yeah, because what could concern me with what's happening there?
No, it's really, really odd. And I think when you're older millennials went through the 2008 financial crisis, like we've seen multiple, right? So at this point, it's like, is it a pay? Is it a generational curse? Because I don't know how only.
By the time I ask for who is selling cheap plantain, I'm telling you, there's serious problems. The other day, they came back with the groceries and I was like, who bought this plantain? Did you buy it in a palace? Was the plantain in glass? What's happening?
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, it's crazy. I'm sorry. It's just
the woman that surprised
okay.
us poultry at home told me that at the moment, because of demand, people are not really stocking turkey. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's my fave. They
Same.
should do better.
No, same.
That is my thing. I don't
like
eat turkey, chicken.
I don't even
mostly,
like
and even
chicken.
chicken. When they told me carton 90-something K, I said,
Gosh.
Of what now?
turkey. I couldn't know, like when you're confused. I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean? And she was like, Ma, if you want to buy, you will buy now because it's scarce. And I thought she was taking the pic. She was like, no, that people aren't buying. So they are reducing how much they stock. I couldn't believe it. It's genuinely, I was like, talking.
Yeah, I've had to stop buying exotic things, i.e. seedless grapes. Because
Do you know, if possible, the one with stone.
No,
Not
because
even seed.
I went to buy seedless grapes the other day and I was like, what do you mean? It's almost 6K.
Yeah.
I said, excuse me. So I can't even
And
have
just
grapes.
late last year, it was
honestly,
like 3-5.
I'm like, so I
Sweet.
can't have grapes again.
The
That's
one
what
with
you're
stone.
saying.
I don't want seed. Stone.
Stone.
It's
I'll
from like
manage it.
4K to like 6K now. I'm like, what's inside now? Ordinary grape. Okay, bring the seeds.
If possible.
Pack all the seeds for me.
It's crazy.
suffering.
Yeah, it's
No.
really, really bizarre. And that's like before you get to other things, like anybody that has to restock anything that's in bags.
Yeah.
Like bag of
Rice.
rice, bag of beans, bag of anything. Anyway,
Me, I've started dancing because I used to buy clementines. Now I'm
Claire.
eating tangerine.
No.
I'm not eating tangerine.
Yeah.
Nothing, it's clementines.
Yeah.
No.
yeah.
Because I was buying them. I was
Yeah, me
having
too.
a
Like, I
great,
love the
great
color.
lovely
I
time.
like
I
the
love it.
color.
And
Yeah,
clementines
yeah.
are 660 naira per one. Absolutely.
No, it's really bizarre. Anyway, we move on from that joyous note.
Very joyous.
Very joyous note. This season of I Said What I Said is brought to you by AfriChange. AfriChange is a fantastic platform you can use to send and receive money from Canada, Nigeria, and to tons of countries, over 50 countries if I believe.
Yes.
But they have something special for our people in the UK.
Very, very special. So at the end of the month, AfriChange is launching their UK corridor, which means that you can send money from the UK to about 50 countries, and you can also receive money in the UK from these countries.
Yay.
And if you go to africhange.co.uk and you sign up to their waitlist, you can get a few perks. You'll be one of the first people to have access to the UK corridor, and you also get invited to the parties that they're having to launch them in different cities across the UK. We love a good bash.
Fantastic. Do you know what else we love? We love a discount
We love
over
a
here.
discount. We love
So
a
if you use the discount code IASWIS,
Yeah.
you get a discount when you send your money. I mean, who doesn't
It's
want
just brilliant.
Who doesn't
Brilliant.
want
You get a discount on your
such
initial
things?
transfer.
This is why
Wonderful
we
stuff.
love AfriChange, because AfriChange loves us.
That's what we do.
All right, guys, enjoy the episode.
Do you want to go first?
Okay.
Yeah.
How did we use? Okay, so
Don't worry,
me,
I remember. I will go first.
Yeah, no.
One day I was on my own, and then Dami called me and said, I'm starting business. I was so close for Bawsty people. Both of us, it's a problem we're familiar with. Let's try to, are you interested? Come and be my CMO. let's start business. And I was like, okay. And that was how it started.
Really?
Nah, for real.
Because it was like a problem we're just both too familiar with.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like a no-brainer. Like, wow, that's a great idea. Thank you. And then I was like, yeah, I'm in.
You didn't have any concerns about doing business with your sister-in-law?
No, I did not. Maybe because I've known, before that, her and my brother, they dated for a very long time. So I've known her for a very long time, for quite a long time. So I didn't think, I didn't even overthink the entire thing. I was like, hey, sure, let's do it.
Oh, and is it because you just said, who done that big breast? Like, no, I'm thinking, like, surely the other friends you have that have big breasts.
That's true.
No, it's true now.
Nobody has asked me this before. Okay, no, seriously, yes, something like that. Who do I know that has big breasts? Also, Renike and I, we've had conversations not about starting a business, but about like clothes in general. So I already knew that if I want to start a business, I have to bring somebody that relates to the problem.
Yeah.
So that was why. But yeah, actually, it was like, who do I know that can? Because I like starting businesses, but I don't like starting businesses just by myself.
Yeah.
Same.
And I already knew that if I partner with Renike, this babe is fire for fire. I knew that, like, obviously she was going to put in a lot of work and she was going to help the business grow really fast. So that's why. Really.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you? And I'm not saying this. Almost like, did you think like, because I have my parents work together, and I find this very strange. I find it so, I can't explain to you. Every time I go to their office, they get very annoyed because I'm so childish. Like, my mom would just be like, okay, so Mr. Ayat, like, I can't cope. Like, and they are very formal. Like, they don't leave the house together. They don't come home together. They act as if they don't know. They don't go for lunch. Nothing. Very formal.
Sounds exciting to me.
I'm just like, I don't understand.
exciting.
Because I personally would be offended. Even if I'm trying to be formal.
Oh my God, I'll be so offended if like we're in a meeting and, next thing I say one and someone else says, and you're like, yeah, I agree with her. Who? Okay, go home with her. Who?
Yeah, so sometimes I wanted to ask, particularly before we even get to the friendship part, just even as family, was there any worry about, like now that we're not just friends, like we're actually relatives now? And it's not even distant relatives. Like it's not like, it's your husband's second cousin that you liked where you met somewhere. She's your husband's sister. That's only sister.
Yeah. So I think it's like the personality trait, honestly. Like if usually, apart from having my sister-in-law, we're friends.
Yeah.
And usually I only make friends with people that are very emotionally compartmentalized. Like, I don't like if there's a situation. I like when people are emotional, but I like when there's like space and all of that. People can be rational. So I already knew that as friends already because she's my friend. If she wasn't like that, we'll just be sisters.
Do you mean in the sense that like even if there's work thing, you can like everybody knows, okay, this is a space for this and this is space for that?
Yeah, like not that I'll be angry at you because of maybe me and Shay came late to some event or something, a family thing, and then now we're trying to discuss Bawsty driving me back. And, like, yeah, exactly. So we're already friends. And because I knew we're not just sisters-in-law, we're friends, I knew that, okay, starting business with her will be pretty straightforward. Because I was running business with her brother.
Your husband, you mean?
Yes.
He likes family business.
I like family business so much. Like, because like, you just know that they just have your back. Like, they're your person, really, in every sense. So I like family business. I even tried to start a business with my sister. Like, I like family business. So yeah, I already was running a business with my husband, who's also a brother. And it had its problems, to be honest. Like, lots of problems. But still, I knew it's very possible. Yeah. I think it would even be easier for me to run a business with her than to run a business with my husband. And I already had done that for a couple of years. I was like, let's try this. What's the worst that can happen?
Fair enough.
I said that one is enough from me.
What, the relationship and business?
It's
I'm sorry.
possible.
Do you know that there was a time where I thought like it's because of one particular couple. I was like, this is the holy grail. I'm going to start a business with my husband. Now, no, please.
Yeah. It has like, I think for me, it's just fundamentally, and the problem, I know people are probably hoping that for once, this would be a serious thing. It's just because fundamentally my character is bad.
Yeah,
it's just bad.
I want us to have separate.
What will not happen is this man will be saying something reasonable, and all I'm thinking is, so you're telling me no?
I swear.
That okay. So even if can't you just allow this thing not work? So you can say, and it's because I love you that we did this thing. So I can know that you're dedicated. But no, you want to be reasonable. Yeah.
My own is actually even more. When we get home, I want us to be talking about different things.
Yes, and complaining. Yes.
Let me say my own. Not that when we get home, it's still the same. Please, no, please.
I want to complain about my business partner to you.
Get.
So I cannot say, honey, my what
I want to be saying is that one in your office, I'm telling you, they're into fraud. I'm telling you. That's what I want to be saying. So I no longer want to do it. But friends, there's nothing I love more than sharing money with my friends.
Yes.
Nothing.
I feel so strongly about it.
Every time I'm about to spend money, my first thought is, who do I know that can collect this money from me? I actually hate giving people I don't know money. I really hate it. True. Like, in all seriousness, I really hate it. Anytime there's like, not casual things, but like, okay, there's something that I need to do. I go out of my way to try and find, who do I know
that does this?
That like, I'm not even, maybe we're not close friends or whatever, but just because I'm just like, look, life is already anyhow. Let's try our best to... Yeah. I'm spending the money anyway. I might as well, especially if you're doing nonsense, then of course not. But like, if it's something good, then I just think about it that why am I spending money on businesses that my friends have, and I'm now like doing it with someone else? I find it to be very crazy. So I always try to be like, remember that, doesn't this person do this?
Wow, you people like... I'm sure she thought deeply about these things. I did not even...
you just say yes. You
I make clothes and it's to work for Bawsty people and then we'll be able to solve problems. I was like, I'm in. I didn't even think deeply about it. Was on it. I didn't say I'll get back to her.
No, nothing like that.
She just me around and was like, oh, this isn't it. I was like, yes, now. Let's do it.
I think you have to have... I think it's a relationship because there's some friends that I know that, see, we can start a business. Okay, it didn't work. Okay, cool. Let's go for lunch. You get like whatever. Yeah. Okay, the business did not work. Okay, two of us, we don't have sense. Good. Two of us, we don't have sense. Congratulations to us, we failed as a business. Let's go for drinks. Finish.
And I think one of the things so whenever I've thought of starting things, one of the reasons I constantly think about it, my friends, is I have tons of friends, but I think about it like in a very practical way. Like you said, there are people I like, but who do I think I can work with temperament-wise? And then because friends and money is very tricky, and business and money, when you have a partnership, can be tricky. One thing I've learned from my dad in particular is you need to work with somebody who you don't feel the need, if you're going to do a partnership, who you don't feel the need to have heirs about. So for instance, you guys have a business and there's a general agreement that you're going to be plowing money back into the business because both of you have other things you do. Yeah. But then one person is going through a hard time. If you guys are not close enough, that if, for instance, I'm very broke, if I can't go and meet Fekemi and say, guy, I know we said we're applying money back, but you see this very money, we have to share because I need. I'm in need. When I realized that if you're unable to have those kind of very honest, very embarrassing conversations, you have no business doing business with that friend. If you, from the beginning, with this friend, you can't come and say, Omo, let me tell you how he's doing me. Because I understand, and it's also like very non-competitive because one person is clearly doing better than the other, but I don't see that as an indictment of myself because I know I'm not thinking of it as, will Fekemi think we would be a lot further along if Ujola didn't need to take out money from the business, or she just doesn't have time, or I don't have time at the moment to take on certain things, and then I start acting resentful, as opposed to her being able to just say to me that, guy, at the moment, this requires a lot from me. Yes. So whatever you are doing, you have to take the bulk of the decisions and I'm fine with it. And because I understand that and she's my friend, I'm now not thinking of it as, it's unfair. I'm doing so much. She's not doing enough. Like, I think people are not honest about that part. Like, you have to think about the friend you want to do the business with. Yeah. If you have to be a bit dodgy about your personal finances, it can't work.
Or just about I just feel like apart from temperament, one thing about doing business with people is I think at a basic level, what I see happening a lot is people as friends, they get along, they go into business, but they don't rate each other like in business.
How do you mean?
So I've seen people like, you don't necessarily rate the person. It's later you find out that you don't rate the person's like judgments in business things, but you guys are really good friends. Now all of a sudden you gotten into business and like you want to take a decision, but you don't rate the judgment that this person is making on the business thing. I saw it happen with my friends and I was like, the problem you guys have is you're really close friends. You should never be in business together because you don't think this person like has this skill set to be able to make a decision here, and they make a decision, you don't trust it. You make a decision, they don't trust it. So neither of you can like leave the other person alone. So I'm like, what are the two of you doing?
Fair enough.
What are the two of you doing? Just
so
go and be
interesting.
playing as friends. Who sent you?
But then I don't even feel like that's like any reason for you to now separate because
Business-wise, yes. If you
I
want
mean, I told them
to
to scatter
if you want to maintain the
Yeah.
friendship, for sure.
I told them to scatter it immediately.
Renike, do you know how annoying it would be if every single time you are making a decision,
everything.
Dami will now say,
okay,
she's cross-checked, and then you realize that actually what it is that she just doesn't trust that you know how to make.
That's it.
business
It's not
decisions.
anything
Right.
else. It's just like you like if it has to be a thing of two of you must discuss everything. Agree. You can't say I'm taking this decision and that's it. And she can't say in her own like however you divide things up. Like yeah, CMO. You can't say this is a decision I'm taking about what we're doing for marketing and that's it. And like she won't be like no, we didn't discuss. That's a long day.
Or let me in our own dynamic, for instance, there are many meetings. I don't know what happened there. Fekemi will go.
There are many messages Jola has that. Okay, cool. What happened?
And I give her the down low and she'll say, oh, can you, maybe she'll say, most of them she'll just say, oh, cool. Some of them she'll say, just mention, can you mention this or let's push back on this? And that's it. Not that every single
Because
thing.
I know that. Okay, what can you say that will be so? Do you get? What can you say that will be so bad that me I'll now be? Do you like at a fundamental level? What will you say that I'll now be like, wow, this is a terrible decision for us?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are not honest about it. You can like a person so much. You can admire a lot about them. But business is money and money is so tricky.
And if you can't talk about money with your, as in, and you don't feel anyhow, this thing, forget about it.
Already, forget about it. Forget about it.
I remember one time I was doing accounting. I was sending Jola all our receipts. Just help you know that if you tell me that we only made 18 naira, I'll collect. I said, no, please look at the receipts. Please look at the receipts so that for avoidance of doubt. But if you don't have that kind of thing where you can be like, listen, this, or like you can make, because if you're in business, someone might spend money. I cannot be doing, she spent this amount of money. I'm just but people, they're crazy.
In line with our fabulous initiative, Big Babes in Business for Women's History Month, this episode is brought to you by two of our fantastic business owners in the I Said What I Said community. First up is Ziza the Cap.
Yes, Ziza the Cap is a hair care brand backed by science and supported by thousands and thousands of women. I know women never lie, so their reviews are 100% true.
Yeah. And because Ziza loves I Said What I Said listeners, if you use ISWIS as a code on their website, you get 15% off for the month of March.
Women's Month.
Yeah.
So better go and order now.
I have used her deep conditioner. I used it over the weekend. I actually ordered it when we decided we were going to work. And it's fabulous. The one I use has like rice bran, something.
I checked out their stuff. They have cool things.
She also sells like comb steamers, shampoos, leave-in conditioners, like everything you need really to take care of your hair. So get on it,
and
guys.
of course, she listens to this podcast, so you know that she's the best.
Exactly.
And they're available in Nigeria and in the UK, and they deliver worldwide.
All right, guys, enjoy the rest of the episode.
Who is not a serious person in here? I'm so bored. I don't have money, and nothing gives me joy. The one thing I enjoy doing is vlogging and sex. I started YouTube this year. I'm close to 400 subs already, but I'm not consistent because I feel like I don't have a lifestyle that's worthy of being put out there. And my greatest fear is embarrassment. I got into a relationship a few months ago, and now my partner wants to be celibate. We didn't discuss sex before getting in the relationship, but now my nigga said we should wait till marriage, crying face. I obviously cannot leave him because of this, because he's actually the perfect man. And also, what will I tell my family I left him for? Sex. Or more, I just tired. I literally don't have anything occupying my mind. I just did.
That's the person.
That's actually the host.
Do you know that I find
She's been occupying her mind.
Do you know I find
She doesn't have problems.
she doesn't have problem now.
That was actually everything she said so far. So she's just informing us of what's going on. How do you get into
Are we
it?
supposed to advise?
No, she's just saying now.
That's actually everything.
She's just saying now.
That she said.
I cannot help that.
She's just
My
saying
name is,
now.
how did you get into the relationship without the discussion that the man is celibate?
No, you
That
can't-
seems like a very
Or
significant
did they
thing.
start and then he
That's what I'm saying. They
decided
start
to be
and stop.
celibate?
He could have decided
Yeah.
his son celibates halfway.
No, she
Wow.
said they didn't discuss sex before the relationship.
But were they having sex when they started the
Yeah.
relationship?
It's not clear.
Depends.
So it depends.
It's true though.
Because now
I know that the only two things
Since
she had in life.
Can I
Sex and the
sex and the
vlogging.
vlogging? Okay, can I just say something?
Now she doesn't want to do the vlogging because she said her lifestyle is not good. And they've removed the sex from her.
And then she should sit up
That's why
and
I
start
said
doing
nothing is
lifestyle.
occupying her
Then she
mind.
should sit up and start taking lifestyle things serious. I heard it's a very
She said that she does not have the
Yes.
lifestyle.
She should build it now. She's not serious.
I'm
She
not-
really
she's not
loves the guy.
serious.
Yeah,
She's
she's
not
not
serious.
serious.
I know that we're not supposed to take this thing seriously, but I want to ask a question. First of all, I saw somebody that said that me and Faye I have questionable morals. Do you know what? Fair enough. And I'm going to display that now. So she said, what will she tell her family if they ask her? Since when did we stop lying to our family members?
Sincerely.
I'm so confused at this issue. Now you want to
Right.
break up. Your fear is they ask you something is going to jump out of your gut and say, "Mommy, sex." You don't understand. You just say, "Mommy, I saw things no woman should ever see." Let her take from
What
that.
are you
what
talking
she will.
about? That's even too far. Molala, I had a dream. Once you have that dream, that's it.
That's all.
They don't even question that dream at all. What are you
Once
talking
it's a
about?
spiritual
Once it's a
revelation.
spiritual issue. Once you just had a dream like this, finish. That's the end.
Thank God.
That
Thank God you even left.
Do you get? That's when you now start finding that they don't even like him.
Okay. Up next, we have Simbi, who says she stole my business plan and failed. Hi, guys. Absolutely love the podcast. Thank you. In 2021, my friends and I started a business, fashion business, 3 of us. The business was going well, and we even started a line for curvy plus-size ladies. One of the friends took my business plan and gave it to her baby daddy, who's also my friend, without editing the plan, like location or target demographic.
As
He
in
told
the baby
me.
daddy.
He funded it, and she started her personal business alongside ours until our customer started moving. This babe would even send me to the production guy saying it was our business. Mama was using me to run her own errands. I noticed this when money inflow wasn't adding up. I now decided to do my own back, telling her the production guys had moved. She got another set of guys, but the quality wasn't quality-ing. And so the poached customers ran back. Oh, we're still friends though, because she isn't aware that I know what had gone down. I just smile and move on.
People don't used to sign agreements.
Yeah, the lawyers involved.
But do you know another thing? People think that means your friendship is not real.
People feel like if it has to be, it's like the nonsense people say about like things like prenups, agreements that if you have to sign it, okay, don't sign it. See now, now the baby daddy is running.
I cannot even believe they're still friends because personally, I want to be
I'm sorry, for
friends
me,
with such
if
a
my friend
person.
like takes a business we're meant to start together and you start running it on your own,
Yes,
on
you're
the
wicked.
side, you're wicked now.
Yeah.
There's actually nothing else really to that apart from deep wickedness.
I don't think she should still be friends with that person.
100%.
Okay, I have one boss. Now, I started a company and I have an amazing team. So far, business has been great. And honestly, my team is all I could have hoped, prayed for. Yeah. There's just one little issue. I've fallen for one of my team members.
Oh, God.
I don't know how he feels about me in this regard. And it's killing me inside. You're not serious. You're not serious. I've decided not to act on it because I feel it'll mess up our working relationship and dynamic. We have a whole lot in common in and out of work. He wasn't my type initially, but now I've fallen into the deep end. During work season, he made my life easy and he supports what I do. I wonder if I should tell him how I feel or I should just let sleeping dogs lie. I wonder if he thinks the same and his head sound like I am. My dear, let the dog sleep.
This person writes exactly like a person that would be in this kind of
I'm telling you, because which one is like falling into the deep? Stand up.
No.
Also, it's her company, so she's definitely crazy.
No, that beg go.
I don't understand.
I don't even know what to say.
She said there's a little issue. Sis,
Nah.
I suggest you stand up and swim out of that deep end.
You can't. A big thing for me is generally when it comes to these sorts of working dynamics, I think when you work together in close proximity, I don't advise it at all.
Yeah.
But when you are the boss, it's
just not
insane to me that you approach somebody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the power dynamic already means that there's an anxiety they have. No matter how chill you think you are or how cool you think you are, there's a power dynamic there. Whether you are a woman or a man, doesn't matter. It's one thing if maybe you guys had done, because I asked a friend about this who does like projects and like they'd had something with someone after the project ended. So they did the project, it passed, and then he dated the person after. And that's normal to me. But he told me that he has a worry that what if another project comes around? And now, like, maybe there's a little bit of weird energy. Like, he just doesn't think it was a good idea. But I just generally find that I have one of my friends said something to me this weekend that made me laugh. He said that, he feels like my regime go tough gone. That anybody that is dating me, best of luck to them. But it's not that. I just have feelings about the fact that there are so many people in the world. When you insist on making a fool of yourself over one person, over one possibility, especially when it's a possibility, it's not even a reality. Not like people are inside something and you've had such a magnificent time that you've decided that this is where I'm going to die. What? You don't know if this guy likes you. There's a power dynamic already, and you're wondering what to do. What will it benefit you for this person, for you to approach this person?
This is a clear case of unseriousness. Her imagination has run wild. And it's because she has nobody to rein it in. This is why you have to tell your friends things. Once you think foolish things, tell them. They will insult you first. Because what do you mean you fell into that? How did you get there? How did she leave where she was and fall into the deep end?
She should not even be sending.
She shouldn't even be like...
It's supposed to be something you just...
Thank you. When the thoughts start coming, that's when you should be like, listen, dead this thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He works for you, please. Yeah. And then like, you now want to... He didn't even approach you.
You shouldn't even be thinking about if he likes you. Because, if he likes you, what are you going to do?
What do you want to do? You say you have a lot of things in common. Like what? He's laughing at your jokes because you pay his salary. I need us to be serious. You are his boss. Of course you are so funny. You are so funny. Okay, as part of our Big Babes in Business initiative that we're doing throughout March, Women's Month, this episode is brought to you by
Designs by iThrive.
Yes.
Now, if you've ever had to build a website, be personal for your business, whether you're shopping, for anything, it can be difficult to find a web designer that gets the brand, and build something that's like functional, easy to use. Works on web, works on your phone, communicates what exactly you're trying to say about your business, works for sales.
And just get your vision.
Yeah, it does what you want it to do. Well, Designs by iThrive, who is a wonderful member of the I Said What I Said community, runs a fantastic business doing just that. So they've built websites for big organizations, small organizations, one-page websites. They do logo refreshers, whatever you need that has to do with your visual, how you look, how you appear to people. What do you want people to see? When if someone says SK business,
that's it.
What do you want it to say? So you can reach out to Designs by iThrive online or on their Instagram page. Link is here.
And she will come through for you.
All right, guys, enjoy the episode.
There's not like what we are bringing into the business. We'll have small command.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just one
100%.
word. So, and then it's like a good thing if you're able to save your friendship. It's like the next time you start a business, you already have material to work with.
Exactly.
That you can use to build something better, even if it feels like there are lessons you always take from
Although I know
these
more
things.
people that are generally on the thing of, I don't do business with my friends. Like, I don't
maybe their
get
character
into...
is bad. Maybe
like, I don't get into money.
Let them pack with enemies now.
Yeah, they always say like this, but sometimes maybe you should look
I'm always just wondering, okay, who do you want to... I don't know.
I can respect it. Everybody knows themselves.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I respect it. There is pros and there's cons.
Let me tell you the truth. People just don't like awkward, weird conversations.
Yeah.
Everybody wants everything to be implied.
That's the truth.
Okay, so how do you want to run a business without awkward weird.
No, what I mean is
that-
that word in general is fine. With your friends,
With your friends,
yeah,
yeah. Nobody wants to bring up stuff and be the one that is gra.
So if you're not bringing up awkward weird conversations with your friends, why are you doing that?
You just be chill, like we do a business together, and when I just say stuff, she says okay. When he says okay, and it's just chill, man. Who is the CEO? I don't know. CMO? I don't know. We just do all. Like, no, I'm telling you, people would rather film. People would hope that almost like the romanticized idea people of even intimate relationships where it's just like we never have to
each other's sentences.
The relationship is just smooth vibes. People think
that's very unrealistic.
It says something bad about your friendship where inside the business you argue as if it's not normal. Almost like that now means the friendship wasn't real. Like, of course you argue like
you're different people.
But isn't it even the opposites? Like if you're not arguing,
that means you're not
if you're not disagreeing, then somebody's not kissing us, or someone is not being expressive.
Yeah, I don't know. I have an unsafe space this week.
Okay.
My unsafe space this week is people that studied further maths in secondary school. I want you to stand up and tell the class where you are now.
Oh yeah,
I'm
want
here.
You to stand up and tell the class where you are now.
Do you know, I don't know why I did further maths. I'm here,
So,
what I mean, I'm with you now.
What I mean in particular is that, like, I don't know how your schools were, but you know how, like, there were my school, we had like math sets, set 1, set 2, set 3, further math classes and stuff. One thing that used to irritate me, because I dropped further math in year 10, one thing that used to irritate me when people will say, oh, I do further math, so, like, let's say we're finding something difficult.
Okay.
They'll not say, as in,
sure
you will explain or fuck off.
Yeah.
So let's start saying, I do further math, so this is just like, okay, why? I want you to start. Presidents, if you are not sitting down on that Tinubu's shoe, moving this nation ahead, I want you to tell us where you are.
Or CBN.
I need you to tell us where you are with your fucking derivatives.
I agree with Jola's on system.
I need to know.
Because after Cardi, why should be you?
They used to lead with it. I remember being in secondary school. What's going to do? Further maths. Excuse me. Why are you leading with further maths as the subject that you study? Okay? All of us went to school. Oh, I did further maths. While in university, I did further maths. Okay, boy, you're studying biology. So where are we?
Make money.
Where are we? Where are we now? The further maths students are so fucking what? are so bloody shitting what? So what the hell and what the heck? I have been waiting. I remember I used to feel very, very strongly about this thing. Okay, you've done further maths.
What's funny is I did further maths and I hated it.
And where are we now? I don't ever let caller air talk you into anything. My dad did a presentation for me when I was like 15.
Wow.
About life. About like what my life trajectory should look like. The way that man misled me.
You're supposed to be
because my dad...
You're supposed to be an accountant.
No, it's not even that. My dad is convinced that, like, I'm so intelligent. I don't know how to explain to you guys that this man does not know who I am. He really believes in me. Like he loves him and my uncle. But you know that day before yesterday, my uncle calls me. I pick up the phone and my dad's brother is a lot of fun. He's very funny. He's a fantastic human being. Thinking I'm about to laugh. My uncle goes, Jola, I'm looking for somebody. I'm sure you know them. I said, who could it be? He said, the MD of Slumberjay. Who do you think I am?
Maybe you are as in a high flyer society. Do you get?
And I was wanting for him to laugh because it's a joke. Surely. So I said, Uncle Sunday, I don't grab. He said, oh, okay. Is it that he doesn't want you to give us his personal number? Can you call and tell him that you are going to give your uncle his number? I said, Uncle Sunday, I want to tell you that even on local sites, I don't know the people that carry pong there. I don't know them. I don't know bricklayers. How the hell do you think I know the MD of Slum Jog? So they said that I'm well connected. I said, in which industry? Podcasting in this country were like 20. I know them. They know me. He was dead serious. And that's the same way my father did a presentation telling me I should do physics, further maths, mathematics, like a fool. Like a big and
went
dumb
ahead.
Dummy. You guys, I cried almost every day for 1 year.
Oh.
I cried. Because you know what? You know how I know I was a fool? was during the further maths class. The further maths students, people that would lead with further maths, their faces were straight.
They understand
and they
what's
were
going
nodding.
on. You know.
I have perfect vision. I was squinting. I'll put my head down to write. By the time I look up, they are writing Sanskrit on the board.
You know, but it's good to have lofty ideas. Let me tell you one lofty idea.
You're getting me.
You should be saying, yeah.
I'll not look around. I'll see people nodding. I'll say, yeah. because whenever he would say, where did I lose you? I will now not even know where to start from because I don't recognize anything. I don't recognize anything. He will say, I hear you with me. I'll say,
Did you know that to God, me, I don't actually remember one thing that we learned there?
Me too.
No, as in I'm not even being thing.
It wasn't compulsory in my class. I was in like technical class or whatever. Yeah, so it was compulsory. I was like, why is it compulsory?
No.
And then my best friend in school, she used to get like 99.
In further maths.
Over 100. Why?
Even normal maths.
That's actually unnecessary.
Normal maths, I fight for my, like, I'm just like, am I stupid? Normal maths, I cannot, like, I struggle with it so much. Not to even talk about.
I told my parents, my mom in particular is very clever. So my mom was bullied in secondary school because she was so smart. I know teachers, they don't have any emotional intelligence. They will call my mommy from SS1 to come and solve. As in, the teacher will be annoyed with the SS2, SS students and say, come here, come and solve this problem.
Not knowing that that's creating a big problem. Now that she has said all of that,
okay. So my parents, my dad had this thing of, no, just try, apply yourself.
Let me tell you.
What they had to tell him that the week before I dropped the further maths, he was like, just, okay, Jola, talk to me, explain to me. I said, Daddy, let me tell you something. Ever since they introduced letters in the normal maths, I've not been myself. Ever since they started saying 3A plus 4 equals 7. What is A? I've been having problems. So this thing that you push me to is not. I have to open myself up to myself. Let me just say, I'm suffering.
This is actually the problem with growing up in a place where they're telling you can't do anything. Because that's what they told me now. For example, me now, I can be anything I want to be. I said no problem. Okay, so. When it came time for uni, I went in with, I can just do anything. I was going to open days just, you know, people will go like to the uni open day, like, oh, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. Me, based on I can just do anything. I was just looking for which department has vibes. Do you get? Which department looks like they're doing. I'm actually, God who made me. Who deceived me in life is one girl that was standing in that UCL counter that did chemical engineering because that babe was full of vibes. That babe, she was like, listen, it's industrial, this and that. She just woo. She said you can move from oil and gas to manufacture, just woo. Let me tell you now, I said, I can do anything. So of course I can do chemical engineering. Mind you, I never studied physics. Mind you, I never studied physics. Then I said, without the physics, I want to be an engineer. Okay, as how? Now, they won chemical engineering. What it is because they advanced physics. I said, okay, the normal physics. I didn't do it. So how can I, as in class 1, day 1, picking up from the physics, other people, advanced physics. I said, oh. No. I said, come on, I can't do anything, you know.
No.
What? So, and then the professor was like, sorry, how did you get in? I now said, sorry that I didn't actually do physics. And they were like, so how can you be doing this, like chemical engineering, of which the basics is not chemistry, but physics? And nobody told me. Because I did chemistry. I even did biology. But guess what? Nobody told me. And these are the crazy things that go on. No one actually yarned me that actually it's not even about chemistry at all.
Why is that chem?
God bless you. No, it's God that will bless you. So I obviously went in day 1, dressed up, ready for learning, onto doing anything. That girl that did that open the interview, she was in 4th year. So she was like a school mother to me. I said, great. Hi, Ernest. I called her. I said, excuse me. Hi, sorry. So sorry. You didn't mention about the physics. She's like, oh yeah, all engineering is based on physics. I said, really? She just said, yeah, apart from like computer engineering. I said, okay, the engineering is about physics. I said, really? Because you know when people just say, oh, they do engineering, I just thought it was like a new thing. Like all of us that just study different things, we cannot just go and study engineering.
And you start from the beginning.
You just start as day one, 101 engineering.
Yeah.
Actually, 101 engineering is 100 physics. And no one actually told me. So that's the beginning of everything.
No, I need those further maths people to
based on this story, you can tell how uni went.
I know how I had a terrible time.
No, it was awful.
The moral of even this my unsafe is please don't listen to your parents.
No, don't. Because they would tell you things. You can't do it.
My daddy said that he has seen the future. That I'm a lawyer. I said me.
It was honestly and truly. I need the further maths people. I don't know some of you listening. Just in the comments, just be telling us what you do with your life now. And me and Fake will be in the comments replying you between 1/10 and 10/10. So if you like, go there and write fashion designer. That further maths. You will
show me how.
The people that like mathematics, they say, oh, then it's applied to everything in life.
Like what?
Like what? They'll show us.
What have they applied this so far?
They will show us.
Okay, make money, let's see.
They will show us. Unless you are doing Bitcoin. And the further maths is how you mine it. I want to know. Because if you see the way they used to lead with it. Because it's further maths. Excuse me. Or we'll be in A-level maths. We'll be studying something. Somebody say, oh yeah, we did this in further math.
Okay.
Do you know, I went to a very English school. I want to I say, oh, the bed no shit. You don't even want to shut up. If I bite your lips. If you don't even want to shut up your stupid ass thinking. Like, oh yeah, we did this in further math. Okay, then get out now. No, I was thinking about that thing recently because I found one of my further math books. I want to just know that the red barrel there was a lot. Circle everywhere. Circle IISC me. Circle. I had to open up to my dad that just tell you the truth. If you don't want, because maybe the man thought I'll end up building bridges. I said that bridge will sink. One car, not even a car. A human being will step their leg. The bridge will scatter. Oh no, I need you guys, further math students.
And anyone that wants to go into engineering, I just want to let you know now, it's actually all about physics. And so and you know, people find it funny. They're like, how did you not know this? I said I went to uni open day on a vibes quest. Anybody that had vibe that was interested in their departments. And this babe deceived.
What does she do now?
You were deceived.
What does she do now?
Chachi works in oil and gas, so she makes a lot of money, but she does not work in engineering. She works in sales. She's a dirty liar. She is a dirty liar.
All right, guys. This has been a fantastic episode. Rennie and Dami, where can people find the brand? So first tell them where they can find the brand. Other things you do where they can found. etc.
Yes.
Yeah, you go. My CEO.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter.
At Shop Bawsty.
Shop Bawsty, yes, everywhere.
No, not Bawsty, it's Bawsty.
Is it?
Because if you say Bawsty, they will think it's normal
Bawsty.
Yes,
BAWSTY, yes, everywhere. And then you can follow my art page at Onosopo.
Yeah, so Dami is also a very beautiful artist. I saw your work while you were at what's the name of the gallery in
Affinity.
Affinity, yes. Very beautiful. She also does that. What else? Can you tell us about that design?
Oh, we've closed that design studio.
They're not doing...
Wow.
We closed at the end of last year.
Why?
We're tired.
She used to run this incredible design studio with her husband. I should they say they're not doing it again. Best of luck to everybody. Renike.
Oh, you can find me at I'm Renike everywhere. I'm Renike on Instagram. I'm Renike on Twitter.
Yeah, fantastic. This has been great.
You didn't say the other things you do again. No, you don't want them to reach out.
Sorry, she's an illustrator.
She's a wonderful
illustrator. An artist. They've even flown her out. She'll be explaining, the tears of the eye, the drawing, the this, the that. Very good. So good budget. And guess what she did not need for that maths. That is what she did not need.
Are you using further maths for Bawsty?
No.
Can you see?
As big as the breast is, they don't need compass for anything. They don't need to. When they are drawing the clothes, they do not say, the derivative of the. You see? But if I talk, it'll be like I'm talking. And I have plenty of their clothes. You can have plenty. But anyway, guys, this has been a fantastic episode. As usual, like and subscribe and share. Use the hashtag. Leave comments. If you're not rating it 5 stars, drop our thing for us.
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you.
This is not the time to be honest. You'll be like, it could be better. Drop it for us. Leave our
thing. If you want to do continuous improvement, please message us privately. Okay, if you don't do it outside.
And the funny thing is, I actually think it's great, but
that one, send it to us privately.
If it's not 5 stars, please take your thing and
Thank you.
Thank you, and God bless you.
Just be writing, wonder. If you don't know what to comment, wow, best podcast. That's all. That's all. We told you, this is not an honest space. Anything improvement, honestly, send an email. Don't put it outside.
Okay, also our newsletters, we've had 2 this year. We had 2 playlists.
They're really fun.
It's a lot of fun. Stuff is really going on. If you're not signed up to our playlist, I don't know, maybe you're a further math student. I don't know what's going on with you. Strange bunch of human beings. But you can sign up. Our new website is
lovely.
It looks something delicious over there. So yeah, just check there. Anything that we say you should do, just not too much of talking. If you say sign something, just help us. Everybody needs help because you still ask God for something. You still ask us to do something. So everybody needs help.
Tomorrow.
The time to just go there. Anything. You just
see how 4 of us are sat down here responding to you. This one, that one, that one. Look, we've tried. Bye, Bawsty. Follow us. What I said. Simple. Simple. Don't let us talk too much.
All right, guys. See you next week.
Bye.